Hi all, it's about 7 p.m. Saturday. It's been a very hot, humid, um, brutal day in Long Island, New York, where we're broadcasting from today. I just really want to talk to you about Parkinson's disease. I mentioned it on a previous video that we would be talking about this subject. The reason it's near and dear to my heart is simple. It's because I have it. I've known I've had it for about 5 years, diagnosed about 2.5, 3 years ago, um, on medicine for about 6 months, and I came off of it because I felt it was giving me too many side effects. I'm on a lot of medicine just for other things that are wrong with me. As a 70-year-old, there's always an assortment of medicines that most of us take. So, what can I do about my Parkinson's? Well, first thing is, I don't curse, but the first thing that I said when I found out that I had Parkinson's is fuck the Parkinson's. Because you have to live with it, and you have to do the best you can. You have to enjoy your life. You have to have an active life. You have to keep busy. You have to eat well, live well, be well as possible. Now, Parkinson's is not an easy disease. It gives you a host of symptoms. They call it a boutique illness because everyone is affected differently by it. But if I think about it, I've had almost every one of the symptoms at some time during the course of my 5 years that I'm aware of it. So, boutique, schmoutique, whatever you want to call it, it's a tough illness. My main problem right now is a tremor. But besides keeping busy, I've been doing Qigong. I find no matter how tired I am, I can sit on a bench or sit in a chair and do some simple Qigong sitting. If in the morning when I get up, I can do it standing under a tree in my backyard. So Qigong is a wonderful form of exercise. It's meditative. It could be movements involved. Almost anything you do can be considered Qigong. It's a very fascinating Taoist philosophy. So we're going to be talking more about Qigong. I'm going to show you various mixtures of Qigong forms that I sometimes do. And I tend to do extemporaneous Qigong, a mixture of various masters that I've studied over the internet and from various tapes that I've purchased through the years. I fortunately studied Tai Chi for a number of years, so that when I became aware of my Parkinson's, I started doing a little bit more Qigong, and today I'm very much aware of the benefits of Qigong. So I intend to organize groups over the internet free of charge, because I don't believe in profiting from an illness, that can benefit from doing Qigong at any stage of the disease that you're in. And it truthfully doesn't have to be Parkinson's, it could be any disease. But being that I have Parkinson's and I'm more familiar with what works and doesn't work for Parkinson's, I would prefer that those who join my group suffer from a diagnosis of Parkinson's as opposed to some other heinous disease. But it's not an absolute requirement, it's just a preference. So no matter what ails you, you can benefit from Qigong. It's a healing modality, it's meditative, and Tai Chi form, to me it's all the same, is credited to increasing one's balance, which is precarious when you have Parkinson's disease. So be aware of future announcements regarding Dr. J at 11 forming a group session to practice Qigong that is of a healing nature. I believe the very act of practicing Qigong is of a healing nature, and we can specify, depending on what's wrong with you, particular techniques. Not that I'm a master Qigong, I'm not a sensei, whatever it's called. I'm an amateur, but I believe in the power of many. So if we get 5 to 10 in a group, I think it's more effective, even if it's over the internet, more effective, and we'll get more out of it than if we each do it on our own. So here's to an active future of keeping busy with PD and doing Qigong. I think we'll all benefit from it. Looking forward to seeing you. Look for my announcements. Bye. This is Dr. J signing off from Long Island, New York, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Again, I will put the announcements up on the internet through Twitter and probably through Google+. So maybe even through Reddit. So I'll try to publicize it when the first session is going to begin. I'm going to put this up on the internet through YouTube so that you can have some awareness to look for this free session of group healing, if you like, using Qigong. Bye.